How are you doing today? All good? Awesome. All right. So, as you already know, my topic is about conversion optimization, and it's basically a way how you can improve your revenue, traffic, and overall performance on your website and make more money out of it. So, let's get started. It's a basic intro about me. I help companies solving the technological and marketing challenges. The agenda for the talk is we will start with a basic understanding of conversion, what is conversion, and then we'll move on and cover certain reasons why conversion are not happening or what are the reasons for low conversion. And later on we will discuss what are the things that we can implement to improve the conversion. Okay, so having a good traffic is good, right? What do you say? Is it good? And don't you think that it is better if it converts more? Because a good traffic website is fine, but if it doesn't convert, it doesn't make us money, right? Okay, so let's move on with what is conversion. So conversion, like every website should be built a purpose or a target or a goal. And if that happens, that's conversion in simple language. As a definition, you can say when a visitor visits a website and perform any of the desired task or any desired goal, that can be termed as a conversion. For example, you have a service website and you have a lead generation form, contact form, and if someone goes to your website and fill up the information, that's a conversion. And if you have an e-commerce website and you want the visitors buy a product, that's a conversion. So it depends from type of website, type of service or product, or what is your goal for the website. So very easy, how to find out the conversion rate? It's number of conversion total divided by total visitors into 100. That's a very basic way to calculate conversion rate. Now let's talk about certain reasons why conversions are low or why it's not happening with certain websites. First, most of the websites are designed for beauty. It's better to have a beautiful website, but it should also have a goal, like it should be designed in that way. Otherwise, a beautiful website is there, but it is like having no goal. It doesn't know like what to do. Then what is the use of having a website? Next is mobile friendly. A website that loads in a mobile website, on a mobile device, that is not mobile friendly. It should be optimized for a mobile devices, so that it can be your load time, it can be other parameters, so that the visitors who are coming from your mobile, from the mobile devices, they feel easy and they get all the information in the right way. Next is bad to call action. Like call to action is again like one of the most important thing. And many people, they think contact us, follow us, buy now. These are call to action. But it should be relevant to the content. It should not be just a generic one. Relevant content, again, content is king. We all know that, we always say that. But if a website is there and the contents are relevant, maybe traffic will be there, but people will leave. As a result, the bounce rate will again increase, which is not a good idea. So let's have less content, but let that be of good quality and relevant to the users. Understanding of data is very important. A lot of people think that just going to Google Analytics or any other analytical platform to see what is the traffic, how many people came to my website, and that's it. It's actually no. It is always suggested to understand and have a clear understanding like what is going on with the website. Why, from where the visitors are coming, why they are coming, what they are doing, and why they are leaving your website, how much time they are spending. So there are a lot of parameters that one needs to follow. And if one have all those data, analyze it, then you can take a good decision. Based on that, you can plan out the strategies for your marketing needs. Too much offering. A lot of websites, a lot of service providers, they offer a lot of things. And that actually confuses the customers. It's better you have a key product, you highlight that, and then you keep on upselling it or share and add-on services. That works much better. Next, experimentation. Actually, be afraid of experimenting. Market is an ever-changing place. Like it changes every day. So we also be having that. We also need to have that pace. So if we are not experimenting, we are actually lagging behind. And in most cases, we see like there is no contact point. If your website don't have a contact point, then how your visitor is going to contact you? Like you have to give them all possible ways to get in touch with you. So these are the basic things that many of many of the people are missing. So, and this can be implemented very easily. And my session will be mostly based on WordPress, and it can be implemented to any website. So it's not that it will only be implemented in WordPress, it can be implemented to any website and results will be good. So this is a quote that I want to share from Jerry Smith. So every aspect of marketing is useless if it does not produce a conversion. So in simple language, we can say like, if there is no conversion, then all the effort, all the hard work that we put together for the marketing, it doesn't work. It doesn't come up with the results. Now things that we can implement to maximize our conversion rate. So first, content is king. Now we all develop contents, right? But based on what we are developing contents, just with a title and with a basic idea, we should not do it. The best thing is to have a clear idea, like what your visitors are searching, what is the requirement of your visitors, what they want to know. We need to first have an idea on that, and based on that, we should design the content. Now, if someone have a question and our website provides an answer, that person will find it relevant and they will keep on coming to the website if they have similar queries next time. So the content should always be developed focused on the visitors, focused on the end user, not for search engines. Like in our industry, we have a lot of people who think like, we will do content so that we have an SEO friendly content. It's fine to make SEO friendly content, but it should be also human friendly, because at the end of the day, it's human, it's all about the people. It's not all about getting that ranking. If people love the content, ranking is a byproduct, they will come. And quality and relevancy. Lot of cases, like, people believe in making a lot of contents, whereas the contents are not relevant, contents are not well optimized, and sometimes it's off the topic. So it's better to have less number of content, but highly relevant and of high quality, because at the end of the day, quality matters, not quantity. And value proposition is, again, this is something can be implemented in every, it can be implemented both online and offline. It's something that sets you apart from any other company, sets you apart from everyone else. So, if you have a unique value proposition, that is something that should be always highlighted. If you provide anything special which your competitors don't, work on that, highlight that, and that should be your unique selling point. Again, mobile-friendly thing is one of the most important thing, because right now more than 50% of the traffic comes from mobile devices. So if the website isn't mobile-friendly, then we are losing a large number of traffic because of non-responsive websites. And two other optional things that I would like to discuss, that is Google AMP, Accelerated Mobile Page. This is something, it's still under development, but if you want to implement it, it's a good idea if you have a blog or content-based website, something that really helps in getting more traffic. Google loves it. And another one is Progressive Web App, PWA, which is again under development, but if you have the resources and if you can go ahead and implement it, these two are the things that are really very, very helpful. It actually attracts a lot of mobile traffic. The call to action, again, it's one of the most important thing for your website. It needs to be very much relevant to your content. If content is something, have different type of call to action, it does not work that well. And it should always be highlighted. It's not like your background is of same color, your text is on same color or different color. But the call to action should always have a contrasting color so that it stands out. And we can use words like get, book, request, because this shows an immediate action that a user can take. And call to action should always have a positive remark. It should always be positive. It cannot be something negative, because that doesn't carries a good vibe. And here is a very good example from WordPress.com. I was telling, if you look at the banner color, it's blue, and the call to action is in dark pink, which is a contrasting color, and it looks very good. And the options are really very simple. If someone lands on the website, they just have that option. You click on the option and you go to the next page. Again, the page and the forms are very simplified. And if you have noticed on the top corner, there is also mentioning what are the steps, how many steps are done, which is very unique and very helpful. So user actually know how much time they will need, or how many steps they have to follow. And this actually is a very good way, or very good process that actually helps in conversion. Now funnel. According to me and other, like, according to a lot of people who are into marketing, we think like having a proper marketing funnel is one of the most important thing. It not only helps you to categorize things in a proper way, but it is also something that will show you like how many visitors are coming and why, like at what step they are like engaging and how they are engaging with the content. And sometimes your visitors will lose your, like, they will leave your website. So at what point they're leaving the website and what are the reason? So you have like very proper and very accurate data with you, which you can again sit down with your team and work on the problem and improve that thing. So conversion funnel is something that is must for any digital marketing person or agency. So here is a basic funnel that I follow for my business. So we start with engaging, like we try engaging with the followers, with the visitors, like about the product, that we do this kind of things and that. So it all starts with the engagement. It can be on different channels, and then we move on to uh, we move on to value exchange. In this stage, what we do is we share the customer. We tell the customer that, hey, you might be facing problem about this, and this is the service that we provide, and this is the value proposition that we are sharing. So the moment you share the customer, you tell the customer that and show the customer this is the value that you are getting, customer will understand, and you will have a better standard or better place for apart from other competitors. So it's very important that at the very beginning you tell the customer that this is the benefit you are getting and this is the value that we will be providing. That should always be the key points. Next is conversion. So once they understand the value, it's time for them to convert as a customer. So again, it can be two ways, like once the conversion happen, one may not happen. So what will be the next step if the conversion happens? So it's the execution. Once the product or the service is sold, it's time to execute it. We need to work on it, right? So it's time that we start working on it, give our best, and make the customer happy. Then it's time for the retaining the customer and upselling. Like I was mentioning while discussing about certain problems, I mentioned that it's better to have less product at the initial stage, and later on we put add-on and upsell. Because if you have a good product and if you start using that, and if that is easy, like people are easily accepting that, sell that thing fast, offer that thing fast, and make the customers happy. Once they're happy, it's very easy to sell new product. And it's very, like, you don't even need to spend on advertisement or anything to attract your existing customer. And if you provide good service, they not only will buy the product, but they will also tell the word, spread the news that this person, this company provide the best solution or the best product. So if you need anything like this, go and talk with this person or this company. And honestly, one thing I have to share, that there is no better marketing than reference. Like if a friend refer another friend, there is more chance that the friend will get something. So reference is something that works like charm, and it is the most and the best way of marketing. And it's also free. You don't have to pay for reference. What you can do, you can have reward programs for the reference, and that will again like encourage more people to refer your product. Now let's have a look at what will happen if the conversion doesn't happen. So they're remarketing. Like if a person don't buy your product or service, start remarketing them. Show them, try to educate them more. Let them know about your brand. Let them let them tell, let them show like what product services you are providing, how you are unique. So show that value to them. There is a high chance that they convert. And remarketing is one of the cheapest way to do advertisements. Next is follow, share value. Like if you see a good sign, you can always follow up with the customers and again try to convert, and again pitch again if you can do it one or twice, and if it doesn't work, it's better to move on and rather focusing on the people who are not buying the thing. Okay, so here are a few things. Most of you can have a look on it. I just want to cover a few things that, one thing is, first and foremost, like the whole journey should be monitored. Starting from the time the visitor lands to the website till the time he's leaving. And if possible, gather as much information possible, arrange it properly and take decision based on the data. And next one is like, goal setup. Everything should have a goal, should have a purpose. Like you should monitor each and everything. And without having a proper goal, your marketing strategy cannot be completed. And last and not the least, I would mention about remarketing and retargeting. Because remarket, a lot of people run Google AdWords, Facebook campaigns, a lot of paid advertisements. But if you don't run remarketing campaigns, you're missing out a lot of audience. Because these are the people who actually took out the time to come to your website, maybe by advertisement, maybe by local search, whatever it is. And it might happen that you are a part of the research flow and they'll leave your website. And if you just remarket them again, so there is a high chance that they might remember your brand and they might again come back to you and buy your product or services. Again, next thing is about the page design and how you work on the page. What I feel is a page should always be designed similar to a landing page. Each and every page should work as a landing page, because we all know landing pages are made for conversion. Landing pages are optimized for conversion. So we should always have that thing in mind, that yes, each of my pages should be prepared, should be made in such a way so there is a contact point and there is a chance of conversion. Heat map again is something very important. It shows like where your customers are clicking, what they are doing, what are the actions that there. There are services like Hotjar, Crazy Egg. Even Hotjar allow you to record the sessions, which is very unique. So it again helps you to analyze what your audience is doing. Again, this is very important if you have a like good amount of traffic. It is like very important to implement a heat map. And next is experiments. So a lot of us, not comfortable doing the experiments, but since market is changing each and every day, it's high time that we keep on experimenting, and things that are working properly should keep that in main channel, and we also keep a different side where we can do the experiments. So another thing is, which is very very important in most cases, like e-commerce, ticket sales, and other things, that is sense of urgency. Like if we have a timer, or if we have a way, like we have a limited stock, we have only this much product, it creates a sense of urgency. And human by default they are always afraid of losing things. Like they always want to get things done, they always wanted to get things before other can. Like a good example is our WordCamp early bird tickets. The most easiest and the very fast ticket sales is the early bird ticket, because we have a limited ticket and we have a discount. So this can be a very good example. People always rush to get an early bird ticket. And here is an example showing the counters and showing the various way you can create an urgency. And that shows like, you have a limited stock, you have a timer, by this time you have to buy, and all those things. It actually works a lot good. It is a very helpful thing if you want to implement it in your e-commerce website. Okay, certain things that we need to keep in mind while optimizing the e-commerce, that is reduce as much fields possible. Nobody loves to go ahead and put a lot of information. So minimize that. Have a proper payment gateway, because it's been seen a lot of time that people fill up the information, while making the payment they lose the traffic, the sales drop because of a proper payment gateway process. And it's better to highlight keywords like warranty, free cancellation, refund policy, free replacement, because these things create impression, it create a trust factor to your audience. So these are the things that you need to highlight. And also if you're mentioning about refund or cancel policies, make sure you implement that. Exit pop-up, again, it's a very basic thing, and it's something that it's better to have. We won't go in depth in this. Next, again, I mentioned about the contact points. So there can be multiple ways in the forms of contact points. Like it can be a chat, it can be a form, it can be a appointment booking section, it can be social media. There can be a lot of ways. Like the more option you give, it's better for them. Okay, now I just want to share like why we marketing people love WordPress. First and foremost, it is made for contents, and marketing content is king. And it is very easily scalable, and it is proven, and it's been tested, and people love using it. 33% of the world's web is running on WordPress, and above all, it's highly scalable. Like you want to if you are getting good traffic, you want to just scale up the functions and everything, you can just do it. Like you don't need to worry about anything. Just It's very easy to even scale up. And apart from that, like, you have a lot of plugins. So it's like, for almost everything you get a plugin. So, the community support and everything for WordPress is just awesome. There is no competition for that. And here are some honorable mentions about the plugins. I guess most of you are aware of most of the plugins. I'm not going to go into details with that. And thank you so much. And if anyone, if you have any questions, please let me know.